my boy.
How are you, man?
That's
oh, shit. Oh, man. Thank you so much.
okay, sick. Nice. Little parts pickup before we start today. My boy. Thank you, bro. Locked and loaded. Some more JDM goodness. Time to get home and get to work. Wow, feel how light that is. Holy moly. Aluminum radiator. Back working on the Chaser. Yes, it is taken apart just a little bit once again, but for very, very good reason. There is one very, very important piece in the puzzle that we did not do when we were doing the front mount intercooler, the intake, and the downpipe. And that is a brand new fresh radiator. But not only a fresh radiator, nice. We also got all new radiator hoses. Check out how cool this is. To add to all the JDM goodness we just did on the Chaser, we're gonna be installing a fresh aluminum radiator, which is something that this really, really needs. As you guys know, or if you don't know, on the previous track days, we've had some weird heating issues on the car. Technically, it's not overheating. The gauge reads just fine, but when we come off track, we can hear the coolant bubbling, which is a little bit concerning. So we've added the front mount intercooler, and we wanted to add one more level of protection, or I guess a fail-safe, I guess you could call it, or just maintenance in general, the radiator. This is going to massively increase cooling to the engine of the JZ so that when we're drifting this thing, it's obviously gonna get hot, but this should help a ton. And I'm very curious to test this out. Knowing what we know from past track days, I am so excited to try this thing out with the front mount, the downpipe, and now the radiator to really see how well this car performs. I told you guys in the last episode, these Chasers don't need a lot to be really, really great, and I think that we have the perfect formula to have the ultimate Chaser, and today, we're gonna be putting that to the test. But before we can do anything, we gotta get this radiator installed. Right to work, check this out. The shroud actually still works on this GReddy radiator, which is very, very nice.
Beneficial to do like
electric
small
fans
in it.
Yeah, I think down the road, that's something that we definitely will do, is upgrade the fans. But for now, I think that this will do the job, and we can actually test and see how much better cooling we get out of just the radiator itself.
Because looking at
baby skinny, I didn't realize how skinny the stock radiator actually
you
is.
actually can't even tell because the shroud is like blocking how thick the new one is.
Oh, really? This guy is fat. This thing is fat. Oh, it is blocking it. And it's super nice. You know, the crazy part is, it's not that much heavier than the stock radiator as well.
Sure.
It's gonna be great. Man, the engine bay of the JZX is looking so good. With the intercooler piping, now the radiator, and we even have this aluminum.
Look at the difference in size, dude.
Would you rather use that one, the silicone? You think so?
The flow is way better.
Okay. I'm gonna
give me that one because this one's bigger.
And now we also have the aluminum top radiator pipe, which is gonna set everything else off. It's gonna be nice. And again, to match the intercooler, we have GReddy couplers, which is really nice because these actually have GReddy on the coupler.
Yeah, that's weird how the intercooler didn't.
I know, but it's cool because it'll all match and be super nice. It's coming together, guys. I'm stoked. I'm also stoked on how many of you guys love the Chaser as well. It just gets me even more excited to go and drive this thing, and again, really learn how to drift. And I am gonna take your recommendations and pull the strut tower bar off as well, just in case anything else happens. Now, we decided to go with the rubber hose up top, number one, because it went in a whole lot smoother, and if there is something that we need to do at the track where that has to come off, that's gonna be a whole lot easier than the aluminum pipe. Also, this one seems to fit a little bit better than the aluminum pipe did. The aluminum pipe is a little bit shifted, and there's nowhere for this radiator to go, so even if we move the radiator, or tried to move the radiator, we couldn't anyways. So it just made it a little bit better for us to run the rubber hose, and still looks great. No JDM radiator is complete without its JDM stickers. JDM badges. Last piece of the puzzle. I'm so happy we bought this for the Cayman. Vacuum bleeder. Makes bleeding the coolant 80 billion times easier. We're gonna bleed the entire system, get some coolant in this radiator, and we have all the cooling for the JZX. It's so cool watching this thing work. Yes, what's also cool about the vacuum bleeder is you can use it to tell if you have leaks in your coolant system, which is really good to know now that we actually don't have a leak anywhere. So this radiator is really going to help us out and send it. You can watch this coolant hose fill. That's so crazy to watch. Dude, just fill up. Big success for today. Now, it doesn't end there. Not only are we doing a nice little install on the car today, we're putting everything that we just did to the car to the test, which I'm super excited for. It's gonna be a big day at a new track, learning some stuff. And like always, I just like putting what we actually do here in the shop to the test. But before we can actually do that, I have one last mod. We're gonna be replacing this steering wheel. And you guys know me, I'm always on Marketplace searching for deals, and anything that pops up that catches my eye, you know, I'm always down to buy something cool. And I actually found, well, let me just take this off real fast. I actually found something pretty sick that I wanted to get for the Chaser. With all the parts from Japan that we just installed on the car, that was only right. You guys are gonna be staring at the steering wheel while I'm not testing the car. I wanted to get a new steering wheel. This popped up on the local marketplace as a very nice Vertex steering wheel with yellow stitching, which actually is perfect because it kind of matches our bucket seats that we have in here. And I thought it'd be a great addition for the car. Just something super sick, and it's also really nice. Figured the Vertex would fit the car just a little bit better than this current wheel that we have on the car. So last mod before this thing goes out and we head to the track, we're gonna be installing this sick new steering wheel. And like I say, driver mods are the best mods. When you feel good driving in the car, not only makes it more enjoyable to drive, but you drive better, I feel like. So at least for me, driver mods, small accessory mods are always my favorite to do. And I say that with literally every build. And there we go. Oh yeah, that's fire. Oh, it's so much better. Yes. Vertex steering wheel installed. That looks absolutely sick. And then, oh yeah, it's gonna feel so nice tomorrow. Perfect. Final mod, good to go. Let's get the Chaser out of the shop and load it up. Welcome to Willow Springs International Raceway, but this time for something a little bit different. I told you guys not only are we modifying this car today, but we are going to be putting her to the test. Now, we are here at Willow Springs, but at their balcony track. Now, this is a lot different than what we're used to. You guys are always used to seeing me coming to race either at Big Willow or Streets of Willow, which you'll see actually coming up pretty soon. But today, we're gonna be out on their massive skid pad with what they call balcony. It's actually pretty epic. So essentially, this is just a massive, massive skid pad with a ton of different options to kind of create your own course. And usually, as you guys know, when we're drifting or learning how to drift, we are at Apple Valley Speedway, which is a actual track, which is really, really nice. But you guys know I am very much a beginner. I tried to get a bunch of friends out for today, but everybody was super busy. So I feel like what's best for me is learning in a wide open area, big entries, fast entries. I'm only ever used to drifting in first gear, and now that the car's actually fixed, I feel like I have a lot more leeway with, you know, getting into second gear. I don't know if I'll make it to third if I can go that fast, but either way, the goal is to get out of first gear and learn how to slide this thing properly. And this, like I said, gives a bunch of options. Massive skid pad. You can start in the back, swing your way out around that patch, and come all the way into this massive skid pad area. And one day, my hope is to get comfortable enough to go around the green building. That would be epic. But focusing on control, entry, and just learning what the hell I'm doing. I talked to TJ, which was awesome. He gave me some tips on what I should do when I come out here. But ultimately, it's to test the Chaser, make sure this thing stays cool, and then for me to ultimately just figure out what in the hell I'm doing. But we should be good to go. The Chaser looks so good now with the front mount intercooler. We've got the radiator intake, the downpipe. She's ready to rip.
I just hope the cooling is fixed.
Yeah, I hope so too. Good luck.
Good luck.
I don't know what I'm doing.
We'll see if she overheats.
Let's see what happens, I guess. We'll start with some donuts and figure eights, and then we'll start going around the track, I think. All right, there's a lot to dissect from today's session, and the progress is insane. So kind of like I said, I just wanted to start the day out doing some figure eights and some donuts, warm the tires up, and really get a feel for how the car is now. And with all the fixes that we did, it honestly feels like a completely different car. Like I was hoping, I'm actually able to be in second gear and go through the power band without any breakups at all, and the car's feeling really, really good. I never expected to go for this, but right off the bat, I was kind of getting more and more comfortable sliding the car around and controlling it. And it took me a couple of tries, but we went for riding around the greenhouse, and to my surprise, it was actually kind of working. So once we got a little taste of how it was feeling going around and like my proximity feeling to the wall and the greenhouse, I think it was time for a proper send and try it out. Okay, I mean, the good news is the car feels good. It's just hard because I have no clue what I'm actually supposed to be doing. That was so fucking scary!
Hey, looks good.
How did I do that? Ah! Ah! That was so scary! That was so fucking scary!
Hey, looks good.
How did I do that? I don't know what I did. I don't know how I did that, but that was freaking sick!
Well, I mean, like I said, I really didn't know what I was doing, but at this point it's kind of like riding a bike. Once you figure out the mechanics of learning how to drift and what each little thing does and how to steer the car and how to control the car, clutch kicking, e-brake, I mean, it just clicked for me. And not to mention how good the car feels, I just put it all together and figured it out.
What the heck? Wow! How did I do that?
Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing, but that was cool.
Now this is cool just to even go back and watch because you can progressively see me getting more and more comfortable sliding the car around. Once I learned that I can actually control this thing, it just changed everything for me.
Woo-hoo-hoo! What is going on?
And even further into the video, you guys will see me get closer and closer to the wall and more comfortable. It's just, it was so cool. It was cool to be able to put it all together, and everything we did to the car just worked.
That's crazy! Well, that's so much fun. That's crazy.
This that shit to make them all go dummy. Now I got radio, wanted something from me. Showing like pros, but I told them that it's money and I own my own bars. Just like it's always sunny. We went up friends, so I'm buddy. Now they all got some boys like honey. Then they try to Spotify and they like me. Let me dog, that's how the shit goes. Playing 2 pounds with this paper for hours. I wanna save on the set to the goal. Now they tell me that I'm tripping, but I already know.
Wow. What the heck? That is so sick. Okay. Let's bring her in and let her cool down. What the heck?
When did you become a pro drifter? Just wondering.
Where did that come from?
This is the first time for anybody out there. This is the first time Dustin's been here. And he's like wall riding. And honestly, I thought he was gonna hit 3 or 4 times. But honestly, it's performing really well.
I can't push my luck, but
I feel like it needs more grip.
No, not right now.
Okay.
This is the first time the car has felt like 100%. Like
So no breakup?
no
nothing?
breakup. I'm in second gear, sometimes going into third, but like it feels for the first time feels flawless, which is sick.
Badass.
Oh my god, how do we do this? We got our friend Steven out here.
What's up, man?
What do you think, dude?
Dude, that was sick. That was sick.
He also drives this really sick Time Attack 8.6 right over here.
Like nothing left, sir.
Take him to the end, baby.
I want to see it pop. I want to see that fender well get busted up from a tire.
I don't want that.
Let's not ruin the good.
You guys are gonna think I'm the biggest noob of all time, but this is the first time I've ever actually used and gone through a full set of tires drifting.
What, 10 minutes?
Yeah.
I mean, this is real life, you know?
That was awesome. That is exactly what I wanted from the Chaser. Now, if I could just like do it, I don't want to say control because it was controlled, but if I had more people around to also like kind of drive with and kind of see if I can control the car with other people, that would be super, super cool. But right out of the gate, this car is amazing. It just confirms what we thought was wrong with the car actually was, and the issue's fixed. I have no breakup now. The car just runs beautifully and it shreds. Now it's just seat time and getting better as a driver. This is crazy. I'm so hyped. Oh my gosh, yeah. There's another 8.6 down there now. Fresh tires, more grip, let's see what happens. I get it. I get why it's so fun. Shredded, baby! Woo! I get it. I get it. I get why it's so fun. What the?
Did you go through another set of tires, sir?
Oh yeah, I'm corded. I hear it. That's why I spun out right there, because I heard it pop. But what the f is going on? This is so bad. This is just another.
Tiana, we're sorry.
I definitely didn't expect it, but we are on to our last and final set of tires. I actually was using these as our like quote unquote daily set of tires, because you guys know I love to drive the Chaser on the street as well. But I had no clue that I would blow through, because I've never gone through a set of tires at a drift day. I had no idea I'd blow through 4. I mean, look at this. We are shredding them. That's crazy. So we're on our last set of tires, and this is gonna make it a much shorter day here than I had expected, but the outcome is far better than I ever could have imagined. This is crazy. Tim, we're in trouble, dude.
Pro drifter dot.
No. Keep it fun, baby. Fun style. Keep it fun. It's all for fun. I'm just so excited.
You know what this means, guys? Ebisu car.
Oh God. As soon as I can learn to drive with other people, I mean, it's just gonna be a ton of fun. I mean, I didn't expect to come out here and immediately rip that freaking building.
I mean, you're doing great. You just need to get closer to the wall.
Oh God, dude, come on. Let me inch. Let me incrementally do it, okay? Gee. But no. Good freaking day. All the mods we did absolutely worked. Better than we could have thought. So I'm stoked. I hope you guys are stoked. This just opens up a whole new avenue for us to have fun and hopefully take the Chaser to new and different places and just be so cool. So we have one more session to go out with some tires, go have some fun, and continue to learn.
What I've noticed is not really boiling. It's
Which it was,
overheating,
yeah.
but it's not boiling.
Yeah, I do think we need electric fans. I mean, it's a drift car. We are pushing it super, super hard, so it is going to get really hot. I think it's pretty normal for the cars to overheat, so I am having to come in and let it cool down and everything. But I do think you guys can let us know in the comments as well if we should get electric fans or keep the clutch fan, because I hear mixed reviews on both sides.
I say electric.
Let us know.
It pushes more CFM.
Yeah, for sure. Everything else though, big thumbs up. Our couplers are holding, radiator's great, intake's great. We did good, Tim.
That's 3 sets of tires in an hour.
Yep. Well,
a little kid wanted you to do a burnout. And I was like, oh, those tires are gone.
we can get another one. Boo! Oh yeah, it exploded fat.
Yeah.
Oh
it's
yeah.
about to like blow up.
Oops. Okay, we should probably get that off. Oh my god.
I didn't know you liked motorbikes.
think I exploded.
It literally looks like a freaking
Motorcycle.
MotoGP fucking.
Oh no, what a mess. Yeah, I do need some gloves to mess with this, dude. All that wire.
Oh no.
This explode in my face.
Yeah.
Worth it. It was worth it. Every ounce is worth it.
Get this feeling like a bag of bricks. Try again tomorrow. Like a problem I can never fix.
Well, ultimately, shorter than we anticipated, but much better than I ever thought this could go. It's hot, we're out of tires. We gotta get the Chaser back home. We're gonna load her up and we will see you guys back at the shop.
Won't you pick it up a little bit? There's the bug. There's the bug. There's the bug. There's the bug. I wake up at 7:45.
We have made it safe and sound back home. Chaser drove out of the shop and drove back in, which is a massive win. Just wrapped up editing this video, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it. It was so much fun. Again, it's just so cool to be able to build these cars and immediately go and test them, and to have them work is the best part. Now, I know I'm late to the party on the whole drifting thing, but I'm just having so much fun learning, and I can't wait to progress even further now with the Chaser. Now that we're gaining this skill set, it's gonna be so much fun. And like I've even shared with you guys, it's gonna help me even further into my wheel-to-wheel racing and just learning how to be on that limit. So I'm stoked. Chaser worked flawlessly all day long. Now I know that I'm gonna need more tires, but that's a great thing, and I'm so pumped. So next up for the Chaser comes getting this thing all one color and getting it looking proper. That's what the Chaser needs now. So that's what's next, and then just to enjoy it. So next video, you guys are gonna get a new car that we've been waiting for a very, very long time. So stay tuned for that. And fingers crossed, the NSX actually gets done this week and we can continue the NSX build. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. But with that, hope you guys enjoyed the Chaser video. If you did, please leave me a comment down below. And of course, don't forget to hit that like button. It really does greatly help out the channel, and we are still trying to get to that 1,000,000 subs. We're so close. We're so close. So if you haven't yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button, help share the channel, share the video, because like I said, it does help out a ton. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video a lot. If you did, let me know and we can continue making more of these and getting back out there and learning some more. So it was just a ton of fun, and hopefully next time we'll get some friends out. But with that, we have a busy day in the shop today, and we have a very, very big week. So stay tuned for what's to come. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you for the next one. Peace out.
Oh, you're still here. Thanks for watching this long. If you made it this far, you should consider subscribing right up here, or I guess down below. And YouTube really thinks that you're gonna like this video right over here, so maybe check that one out. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let's get back to it.